The reason people are not buying your stuff is simply because you have not yet understood that prospects and potential customers care way more about the value that they will get from a product than the initial product itself, and in most cases, even the price of the product. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Chete and I have helped hundreds of B2B business owners scale their businesses and online programs past multiple 5 and 6 figures. So believe me when I tell you that value will outperform price in any market. For example, in 2023, Mercedes-Benz made over 3 times the annual profit of Honda despite Honda generally offering cheaper cars. That meant that the majority of people with the purchasing ability to choose between a Mercedes and a Honda opted for a Mercedes-Benz. This is because they perceive the value of owning a Mercedes-Benz far beyond the cost of owning a Honda. Because to them, it's more than just a means of transportation to get by from point A to point B. It is a symbol of luxury, status, and a reflection of success. That is the upfront value that Mercedes-Benz provides as opposed to owning a Honda. This is why the customer's perception of value is far more important than the product itself. If people are not buying your stuff, it may be because you have not communicated effectively the value of your product or service to your consumer well enough for them to actually purchase your product or service without them having to be convinced in order to buy it. There's a saying we all know but tend to disagree with, which is that the customer is always right. But at the end of the day, what the customer perceives as valuable is what they are willing to pay for. You need to shift your perspective and begin to see things from the eyes of the consumer. And what many of you don't understand is the first question that someone will ask when they come across your offer subconsciously is, what's in it for me? And you would too if you were the prospect. And if you are unable or struggle to answer this question, you will find it very difficult and nearly impossible to even make a sale. And a huge mistake I see many entrepreneurs making is that they're way too focused on the features. They're too technical for absolutely no reason. People do not care about your 12-week course or that you are selling a Discord community. What they care about is the value that they will extract from whatever it is that you are actually selling. Features don't sell. Outcome does. Keep in mind that whenever it comes to a service-based business, it is way more difficult to actually sell something because your prospects cannot tangibly see the effects of what it is you are selling. If it was a product, it is right there in their hands, so it is so easy for someone to actually come to the conclusion that they're getting a bang for their buck. But when you are actually selling a service, whether it's a community, course, or you are even selling a coaching program or a consultancy offer, it will be more difficult for you to sell because they cannot tangibly see the results of that product. It is therefore up to you to effectively communicate the value of what it is you are selling up front so that someone can actually know that they are not parting with their hard-earned money and receiving no return on investment. The reason people are willing to spend more, buy pre-sale, or even go into debt for an Apple product is simply because everybody knows the value they will get when they buy an iPhone. Everybody knows the experience that comes with you purchasing an Apple product. You already know what to expect. Therefore, people can even buy it pre-sale because it is so easy to trust what they are going to give you. So the next time you are pitching your services and it does not get through to a potential customer or prospect, do not think for a second it's because of your price or because they are comparing your price to that of your competitors. They are simply comparing value. Value is what is coming into comparison. They are comparing the value that they will extract from what it is you are selling in comparison to how their life will look with or without whatever you are offering them. And if they even have to think twice about buying your stuff, it is simply on you because you have failed to effectively communicate the value that they will receive from your product or service. And there are 3 ways to fix this. The first is that you will have to shift your focus from features to outcomes. Stop talking about how many videos are in your course. Talk about the outcomes that your clients will experience once they part with their hard-earned money. Make that the basis and the center of all your marketing. Secondly, understand what exactly it is your client wants. Most people that have even come into my programs or purchased my masterminds have usually come in for the sake of learning. A lot of people don't even have the businesses. They don't even have businesses set up in the online space, but for the purpose of them actually understanding what it is all about, they will actually be in attendance. So you need to understand what it is that your client actually wants. And number 3, position yourself as a guide, not the hero. Allow your clients to remain the hero of their own story. You should actually help people and allow them to improve. You cannot take a payment from someone and fail to deliver. That is literally the definition of scamming. You have to be able to actually deliver on what it is you are actually promising. That is literally everything you need in order to skyrocket your business before the end of the year. For those of you that are coaches, consultants, or sell any type of online program of whatever shape or form, click the link in the description and it will take you to book a free discovery call with me, and we will discuss how we can move your business from one point to another if you are looking to scale. I'm only working with a few more people before the end of the year, so schedule in your free call in the description, and if we're a good fit, we'll definitely work together. With that being said, remember that value outperforms price in any market. It is too crowded at the bottom. I'll see you at the top.